Yo guys, welcome back to another trade recap. If you're watching this, shout out to you, bro. Like honestly, I appreciate you for just coming in and watching this. Yesterday was not a very good session for me. So this was during Asia. Um, Jeez, bro, we sold off like crazy. So my bias, look, I'll be honest, I broke some rules. I hit max loss limit, which is fine because I still have enough. Um, like I have a big buffer on the account. Hold on, let me make my screen smaller, cause all right. So coming into Asia, um, so higher time frame, and here's the thing that I messed up with. So from yesterday, literally from yesterday's recap, I was talking about how we had this big dump, and we tapped into this OTE. We were still ranging inside OTE, so overall bias was gonna be shorts, right? Um, it was, but I just wanted to catch a reversal. That's one of the biggest things that I messed up with yesterday. Um, Hold on, let me check my audio's. All right, my audio's good. All right, so coming into Asia, we opened up, we were just dumping, right? And I was expecting a retrace for longs. I don't know why. Hold on, my Discord's. All right, so coming into the session, I was looking for longs for some reason. I should have just went with the trend. But here, I'll explain my reasoning. So I was looking for longs off of OTE of this whole bullish range that we had, right? From when was this? From yesterday night to New York AM high. I was looking for a bounce off of OTE here, which was aligned perfectly with this 15-minute and 30-minute rejection block. So I'm like, okay, we're bound to have some type of small retracement. I wasn't even trying to catch that much, honestly. I was just trying to catch a quick little move. I did have my limit set. So somewhere around here, we edged my limit and we actually started pumping up. I was like, oh shit. At this point, I should have just removed my limit because I knew we were gonna come down. We weren't gonna respect my level no more if we already respected off of here, which is very close. But yeah, so I had a limit here. Honestly, last time I'm doing that, I had a limit set with a 20-point stop loss, and bro, this shit just went straight through it. I came back and I seen we were all the way down here. My oh, okay, so at this point I was like, alright, we are already oversold. Um we'd have to come up, right? We'd have to come retrace into some of these levels here. So we ended up coming down to, let me turn on this. We ended up coming down to true day open of yesterday. So it's a key level, right? We usually bounce off a true day open, which we did here. We bounced off of it nicely, and it was also inside of a 4-hour rejection block. So we had this 4-hour rejection block here, right there, and it was aligned perfectly with, well, not perfectly, but it was like inside of the true day open range, or close to it at least, and we bounced off of it. So those are already two confluences for me. I didn't enter right at the point though. I was waiting for some type of confirmation, so that's what I waited for. I looked at the 5 minute and I seen that we inversed a 5 minute gap, like so. We had a 5 minute inversion. We closed above it, we came down, and then here is what I would call a BPR, which is a balanced price range, right? We inversed it. We made a 5 minute on the way up. I mean, on the inverse, we made a 5 minute inside. We tapped back into the 5 minute, rejected off, and then my entry was so late, bro. I was waiting for a 1 minute inverse out of it. So right here, and I lucky entered like so late. Had my stop loss down here, and I got stopped out. So overall, I think I definitely could have avoided this loss. So that's one of my rules right there. I guess I'm gonna stop setting limit orders. Um, but yeah, so I guess this loss was honestly not bad. I was just kind of going against the trend. I should have just kept having my bias bearish, right? just catch like a short off of a retracement. I missed this entry here. This one was actually a good one. Um, yeah, we had a clean 1 minute inverse, and then yeah, we just dumped. We were also below VWAP. Should have been a sign as well that we're just gonna continue going bearish. If I wanted to catch some longs, I should have waited for like for us to come up above VWAP at least. But yeah, if I play this through, guys, we ended up just dumping the whole night. Um, so yeah, pretty unfortunate. Uh, but yeah, nothing during New York AM. Obviously, since what do you call it? Since I hit max loss limit, I really couldn't trade. But even if I did, honestly, this isn't even looking that bad. I seen there was a good long entry here, like right before New York lunch. So here, yeah, we tapped into OT of that range. We're probably bouncing off of something over here, but I haven't checked it. Honestly, I'm just looking over it. Um, looks like we also. Let me get this very high. Oh my god, this thing is messing up. Looks like we tapped into OT of this whole bearish leg, and we bounced off of it. So we're still bearish overall. I mean, on the higher time frame, we're just going low and lower. So I guess my bias for Asia would just be bearish unless we do something different and we end up opening up higher or something. I don't know. I'll see. But yeah, overall long term or higher time frame bearish. So I guess I'll stick to that for Asia. But yeah, guys, I appreciate everybody who stayed and actually watched this video. Pretty short video, pretty unfortunate. But yeah, that's what I'm making these videos for, to be transparent, to show you guys that I do take losses also. You know, I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. There's some traders who are better, right? They definitely take losses. Maybe some of them don't like to show it. It's all good as long as they're winning, you know. I know um by the end of the month I'm gonna get a 10K payout, so I'm not really worried about it. I'm just so faithful. I have so much confidence that I can do it. I've literally done it more than once, so I know I can do it again. I just have to be following my rules, having faith, you know, just sticking to my system. Definitely yesterday, bad trades. I guess this is good. This is a good video. I can learn about not waiting for the confirmation, which was what I did on the first trade. I kind of just went off of like, I guess you could say hopes and dreams. I had a limit set, 20-point stop loss. I entered with 5 micros, so that first loss was 200, which wasn't bad because I was accepting the risk. I was risking 200, and if that level rejected, I would have added on, but I guess we didn't. So yeah, 200. And then the second trade, honestly, wasn't too bad. I'm not gonna lie. I would probably take that again. But I was kind of trying to catch a falling knife, you know, just way too early onto it. Um, Definitely could have waited for bigger. We're still like bears, so we didn't really break above any highs. We're still making new higher lows, lower lows. But yeah, second trade I was risking like 500. I did like 1 mini. So like 25 points was like 500, so total like 700. But I know I can just make that back if I catch a good dub during Asia, which looking right now, I already said I'm low key just leaning bearish. If we look at the 4 hour, yeah, we're just dumping, honestly. We have these lows down here. I guess we could target. But yeah, appreciate everybody again. See you guys on the next trade recap. Love you guys. Make sure you guys drop a like if you stayed to the end of the video. Make sure you guys drop a like and comment down below. But yeah, not for real. Love you guys. Peace out.